Peace, you guys. I am back again with another video, but before we get into the video, you already know what I'm gonna ask, okay? Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment, okay? So let's just get right into it, okay? So as you guys have already seen, part 1 was released of this series that I'm doing about natural healing modalities, okay? And once again, these are all things that are natural, things that are, you know, primarily from the earth, things that we can do that are holistic to heal our bodies, okay? So somebody asked me this, I'm gonna just answer it here in the video. What made me like do this video? What made me you know, interested in these topics? Okay, so as some of you guys may or may not know, I have talked a little bit about this in my RX update video. I do have and have had health issues for many years now, and I have never really felt like medicine helped me. Let me not say that. It's just a lot of side effects that come with taking medicine. So in the midst of my own healing journey, I have started to explore things that are considered alternative, right? Alternative medicine and alternative practices and all these terms that they say, but really it's not alternative, it's really primary because it came first. It came before the, you know, pharmaceuticals. So let's just call it what it is. It's the real deal. You know, it's primary healthcare. It's what we did way before, you know, any of this other stuff came along. A lot of these healing modalities are hundreds, if not thousands of years old, okay? So that's why I don't like when people want to term this stuff new age. It's not new age. This right here is ancient age, okay? I said that before. I'll say it again. I'm gonna say it every time I need to say it, okay? This is ancient age wisdom and knowledge, okay? And it's all for our healing benefit, okay? These modalities have been here for years and years, centuries, okay? So yeah, let's get started. Let's get right into it, okay? Oh, one more thing before I get started for real. These are all things that I do or have done, okay? Like, I'm not up here just telling you what I read online and just giving it to you. No, this right here is like what I have done, things that I actively do, stuff like that. So I just want to, you know, put that out there, and I want you guys to keep that in mind, okay? I'm just talking about my experience, and also this is in no way, shape, or form to tell you to stop seeing your doctor and do what I'm telling you to do, okay? A lot of times you could do this right here as a complimentary, you know, healthcare treatment for yourself, where you are getting your doctor's treatment and you are using this right here as well, because that's what I do. I still see my doctors. I still, you know, get blood work done. I still see, you know, where my levels are at, but I'm also making sure that I'm not just relying solely on, you know, doctors, pharmaceuticals, things like that. And I'm also taking initiative for my own healthcare, and I am using, you know, plenty of modalities to help myself. And I have honestly had primarily, I would say 98% of the time, positive experiences with everything that I talk to you guys about, okay? So we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so my first healing modality today that I'm gonna talk to you guys about that I have been doing, okay, is theta healing and belief work, okay? Theta healing and belief work is something that was invented in the year 1995, okay? It was invented by Vianna Stibal, okay? So Vianna, she had cancer, like straight up. She had cancer. Her doctor straight up told her that she was not gonna make it, okay? Like, this woman was not even old or anything. Like, she was a fair age, you know? And she was like, yo, like, what the heck? Like, this is crazy. So she ended up like doing her own research. You know, she didn't just take what the doctors told her and use that right there as like, oh, the doctor said I'm gonna die, so let me just lay down now. Like, no, she didn't do that. She was like, oh, they told me this, well, I have to do something. I have to, you know, invent something. I have to do some research. I have to go within, because I'm not accepting the fate that the doctor has given me. And I think that's really important. That's always step one to recovery. Don't just take what they tell you and be like, oh, okay, that's it for me. No, okay? Trust me. Like, I have experience in that field, and I'll talk to y'all about that another time. But never just accept what they tell you. There's always an answer. There's always a yes. There's always an open door for you, okay? So that right there is what happened to this woman. Okay, so she started researching, like, you know, the theta waves. So theta waves, beta waves, gamma, all these things are all brain waves, right? Brain waves. So the theta wave is very slow. It's you know, more like a sleep type of state, but not all the way sleep. But it's just like a more slowed down brainwave that we all go through every night when we go to sleep, or if we're in meditation or things like that. So she started challenging her belief system through these waves, because the waves are actually ways that you can like slow down your thinking and slow down your entire, like, you know, central nervous system, so to speak, and you can do belief work. Okay, belief work. So it's about slowing down the brain waves and challenging the beliefs that are in your mind. Okay, so theta healing is a way to approach and change and challenge your beliefs. Okay, so say if, let's just use, you know, a hospital visit as an example. Like, the doctor is telling someone that, you know, they have 6 months to live. You would go into the theta wave state of mind, right? And you would challenge that belief, and you would heal your body through those theta waves. You will fix and correct thinking that is not productive and conducive with the future that you want for yourself, that you see for yourself. It's not about what somebody else sees for you. It's about what you see for you. Okay? That's really important to keep in mind. So, when doing theta healing and belief work, always go with someone who is a practitioner. Okay, like I guess some people can do this on themselves, but for me, my opinion, go to someone else who is actually certified in theta healing. Okay, there's a complete healing modality. People are certified in this. Okay, I'm not certified in this. I don't know if I ever will be, but I know I know someone. So if you need someone, you holler at me and I'll send her your way. All right, but you will go to someone, right? And it can be done in person, and it can also be done over Zoom. It can also be done over, you know, the phone. And I know I told you guys last time that for, like, you know, most practices, I don't always prefer, like, you know, the online version of it. I prefer the in-person version of it. But when I talk to you guys about my experience, I will share why I, you know, don't mind doing this one over the phone or over Zoom or whatever. Okay, so the person that you're doing this with will do a body scan on you, right? It's all energetic. It's energetic healing, right? They will do a body scan on you, and they will pick up where, you know, different energy fields in your body are like bothering you or giving you trouble, or there's something going on there, right? And then they would do grounding work with you. I know a lot of people are like, oh, what is grounding work? People always say that, oh, make sure you ground, make sure you're getting grounded and stuff like that. And it's not grounded like your parents grounding you in your room. No, that's not, it's not the same, right? So grounding work would be, you know, sitting down, preferably like outdoors. Okay, preferably outdoors. But if you happen to be in your home, that's fine as well. But you would just, like, you know, close your eyes, and you will, like, you know, imagine yourself, you know, grounding into the actual earth, you know, connecting yourself to the core of the earth. Okay, and the person that you're doing the theta work with will be guiding you through this. It's like a very vivid guide, like guided meditation, so to speak, that puts you in that place, right? Energetically, mentally, emotionally, right? You're physically still here, but it's like, you know, it's not really so much like a trance that you go in. No, it's not that. It's not a trance. You don't go into a trance and like don't know what's going on. Like, you're completely aware. But I would just say that it's more so you're in like a meditative state of mind, right? So you ground yourself, and then that's when the practitioner will be able to connect with you on a very, very deep energetic and spiritual level. Okay, and once you get there, they're gonna start giving you affirmations. They're gonna start challenging your beliefs about yourself, about, you know, your circumstances, about, you know, your career, about your family, about like whatever it is that you're having trouble with. They will be able to pick up on that. Okay, they'll be able to pick up on that. Or you could just tell them, hey, I'm struggling with this. So that's when they will start doing the work. So if they're in person, they usually do a method where you you know, close your fingers, your two fingers like this, and they will try to like break it, right? And then if they're not with you, there's a different method where you have to stand up. You stand up and they ask a yes or no question, and you either lean forward or you lean backwards, right? So an example of this would be something like, I have to be lucky to be successful. And if your body goes backwards, that means no. If your body goes forward, that means yes. But like literally you will like feel how to move. Like you don't even think about it. Like your body is just like moving backwards, forwards. Oh, another thing, you have to be facing the north when you do this. You have to be facing the north, right? So my experience, okay, so I remember I went to see this woman, right? She was a psychic. And we were doing a reading and all that, and she's like, you know, picking up on things that I wasn't really there for. And I'm like, yo, like, how do you know these things? And she's like, well, I'm a psychic. I'm like, oh, that's right. You know, the beauty of, you know, people being a psychic, right? So she tells me, like, you need to do some belief work. You need to do some theta healing. And I'm like, what is that? And she's like, here, I'm going to give you this woman's number and her address, her email address, and her website. You need to go look into this. I think that this right here will be very good for you. And she pulled some cards on it, and the cards were showing that it would be really good for me. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just, you know, have blind faith, and I'm gonna just do it. So I did. And my first time seeing this amazing woman, you know, we did the grounding work, she did the body scan, I was standing to the north, and like, I'm not even joking right now, I literally felt myself like enveloped in like a light, okay? And it was like there were like people like hugging me, and I just had my eyes closed, and she's saying these things to me, and I'm repeating them, and my body is just like going different ways. I'm going forward, I'm going backwards. It's like all this stuff, right? But it's not to the point where you lose your balance and fall. Like, it's like you're like secure in this space, right? And I've never done that before, and it was just so interesting to me how, you know, the session was going. Like, it really blew my mind. I was like, okay, like, this is a real thing. Like, this right here is not no hocus pocus. This right here is like a real healing journey that I'm on, and this right here is a modality that's actually helping me right now. So I started doing it, but I will only do it like every like 4 weeks, right? 4 to 6 weeks. And I've been doing it for like months now. But like literally like all the like things that were told to me even as like a child that I forgot about, like I had those memories like, you know, suppressed up apparently. They all came to the surface, and I was able to like challenge each one of those. I was able to like, you know, think about it from like an adult standpoint, and doing like that, like, you know, inner child healing work, and doing shadow work. And it really just sent me on my spiritual journey even deeper, because, you know, like you be doing your work and stuff like that, and you be like, dang, which way do I go? But sometimes you will come across somebody on your path that's gonna like give you direction, not only give you direction, but help you get from point A to point B. And that's what theta healing was for me. It helped me really get, you know, further in my journey, and further to understand, you know, my own life, because there's like so many things in our lives that happen to us, and like it may have been when we were children, babies, whatever, and those things still affect us. Like, they still have an effect on us if you haven't done the work to, you know, clear that out. So I started just, you know, using this modality to just clear everything out, and I started being able to think more clearly. I started being able to, you know, have more control over my emotions, and not be so angry and so upset with certain people in my life, and really just like, you know, dismissing anything negative out of my life, and only focusing on the positive, focusing on the brighter picture, focusing on what I want to incorporate into my life. And I'm still doing this work. It's like a journey. It's not like a destination that you get to. It's a journey that you keep on going. But this right here was like a really good up level, I would say, in my life, doing theta healing and the belief work. Like, I definitely recommend this to anybody. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about here is acupuncture. Okay, acupuncture is around 3,000 years old that we know of, but me personally, I think that it's been around a little bit more than just some 3,000. Okay, like it has to be like longer than that, like if you really look back like in history and stuff, you know. But we're gonna move on. About 3,000 years old. This right here is traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, so acupuncture is basically these little tiny thin needles that they put on different pressure points all throughout your body to achieve a certain goal, right? So you can use acupuncture for like pain. You can use it to like reduce stress, to like, you know, get rid of like brain fog. You can even use it to like suppress your appetite. Like it's so like you can use acupuncture for so many different reasons, right? So basically, like the human body has like, you know, channels and meridians of like the way that like energy flows. So when you're like manipulating that, you're putting these little tiny very thin needles onto these different pressure points, and people be like, oh, it probably hurt. It actually doesn't hurt. You feel it, but it doesn't hurt that much at all because they're so thin, right? So they put these different pressure points in different areas, and they even like flick them a little bit. And like, you know, they're probably like, you know, press on certain parts of your body while you're laying down with the needles in you. But once again, it really doesn't hurt that much. I went to do acupuncture after I had my daughter. And then 7 days later, I had this really bad pain in my neck because I slept wrong. So I was like, I don't want to take medicine. I'm gonna just go get some acupuncture and see if that, like, you know, takes away the pain. So I go up over there, and I see this guy, and like he's looking at my tongue, he's looking at like my eyes. Because you could look at, like with traditional Chinese medicine, you can look at someone's tongue and you can see if they have something wrong with them. You could look at their eyes, it's called iridology, and see if there's like something wrong with them. So he was looking at my tongue, he was looking at my eyes, and he's like, oh, like something's going on with your stomach. And I was like, yeah, I just had a baby. He's like, oh, I can help you. So he puts like these needles like in like certain parts of my body, and like he starts like pressing around like certain areas, and I'm telling him like, hey, like be careful, I just had a baby a week ago, like 7 days ago I gave birth. Okay, I'm telling him this, and he's like, oh, okay, and he's still just like, you know, pressing around. And long story short, I felt my stomach, or like my uterus, I felt it go from here to here, like that. Like I am not even playing. And I got up and my stomach was flat. Like I had like no stomach after that, okay? Like I just had given birth, and anybody knows that after you give birth, it takes your body like a good 6 weeks to really like, you know, snap back to like, you know, prenatal body basically. No, my body went right back after 7 days in an acupuncture session. I was like, bro, my neck is still hurting, but yo, my stomach is flat now, you feel me? Like my uterus is good. Like I literally felt it. It felt like something I never felt before. I guess like it just told my body like, go back. And I swear to you, my uterus was like this, and it just closed and shrunk and like tightened up. It was crazy. It was really crazy. So basically what it did was it stimulated the central nervous system to release chemicals to like, you know, the muscle, to the spinal cord, to the brain, and then the brain sends out electrical charge, I guess you could say, to correct whatever is wrong with you. So if I were you, I would find somebody. If you're having pain, if you're having like, you know, stress or whatever, look online, because I know for sure that, like, I'm just naming a few, but acupuncture can help out with so many things, like a multitude of things. But make sure you go to somebody who's certified. Make sure you go to somebody who know what they're doing. Read the reviews. Make sure that you're not just going to anybody, letting them stick needles in you. Talk to them. Do some research. And make sure that when you go there, you talk to them like, hey, like, what is it that you do? You know, how do you do this right here? If they can't explain to you exactly where the pressure points are and what they correspond with and what they do, and all, if they can't tell you all that, I would not trust those people. Okay, you want to go to someone that's experienced and who has been doing it for a long time and who knows what they're doing. Okay, because you know, it's people out here who be trying to make some money, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I could do cupping, I could do you know, acupressure and acupuncture, and they next thing you know, you walking out like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need that. I don't think that you need that. So you gotta be real careful with who you trust with your body. Okay, people, thank you so much for tuning into this video. That's gonna be it for today. Please stay tuned because I got more episodes coming of this series to introduce you all into some holistic healing modalities, okay, for natural healing of the mind, heart, body, soul, and emotions, okay? And don't forget, okay, don't forget, we have, let's see if it's gonna focus. I'm sorry, my camera is having a hard time focusing. No. Okay, my camera's having a really hard time focusing right now. It's not like focusing. It needs like some Ritalin. Okay, so look, I have the 7 Wonders, okay, the Wonder Spray available right now in the 7 Wonders shop. Okay, so this right here. Okay, so look, I'm gonna. Once you guys get on there, you guys are gonna see all the options that I have. But like, for the most part, you tell me what you need a spray for, and then I will make the spray especially for you, okay? So this right here is an example of a spray. This right here has Tiger's Eye as well as citrine, and it also has some aromatherapy in it. And this right here is for good luck, and this right here is also to boost your confidence, okay? So if you need luck, if you need confidence, if you need, you know, positive energy to feel energized, this right here will be a spray that you will use to spray around yourself, set some intentions, say some affirmations, and go on about your day, okay? And you can use this spray anywhere between 1 to 3 times a day. Okay, I wouldn't recommend more than 3 times a day, okay? That's a little bit excessive. Between 1 to 3 times a day, you can use these sprays, and each bottle will last you a couple of months, okay? I've had these bottles right here last me like 4 months sometimes, okay? And I use them every day, but it's like, you know, once a day is honestly good enough. But if you feel like you need to use it twice a day or 3 times a day, then, you know, that's, you know, your personal choice, but it will last you a few months, okay? I do have these on sale for the month of May only. So after May, the price will go up to the original price. So this one here is a protection spray. This right here has obsidian crystals, and this also has crystal quartz. And this right here is a protection spray, and they all have essential oil as well. And this right here will be something that you can spray around yourself, around your home. You could take this when you're traveling, especially if you go to like a hotel. Girl, spray this around your hotel, and you better call in, you know, some positive energy and get rid of all that negative energy, because we all know hotels be haunted, okay? So that's for this one here, a protection spray. And you can also spray objects with this. You can clean your altar, you can clean your crystals, you can you know, clean different objects and stuff like that that you want to, you know, cleanse and get any negative energy off of. This right here is a spray that you would definitely want to use for that, okay? And this one here is actually garnet and aquamarine, okay? This right here is to boost your mood, boost your emotions, to feel better, to feel more confident, to feel more brave, okay? This right here is a really, really good spray. I use this one personally in my personal life, especially before battles, okay? But you would just spray this one around yourself, spray it in your car, spray it in your space, and they all smell really good. They are all infused with natural essential oils, okay? Essential oils, yeah, they smell really good. They smell so good, you have no idea. Like, so yeah, these right here will be in the 7 Wonders shop, okay? The sale price is up right now, but on June 1st, the prices will be going up, okay? And you could also bundle these right here with some sage, with some Palo Santo, with some selenite crystal. You can bundle these right here with other items for a better deal. Excuse me, but for a better deal, okay? So yes, make sure you guys holler at me. You know, make sure you guys holler at me for those good deals. All right, much love, much peace, and much appreciation to you for checking out this video. Make sure you guys stay in tune with my channel, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay, peace.